soul sister. Welcome to the Happy, Purposeful, and Free podcast, where we are all about living our brightest, most authentic, kick-ass life that we actually love. My name's Katrina, and I'm your guide, obsessed with giving you the tools to help you get from where you are now to where you want to go in life, relationships, and business. This podcast is all about having fun, showing you there is more to the sober life and the real talk as we share inspiring stories, tips, and tricks to help you boldly pursue your life. You are not alone in this deal, so let's do this thing together. Welcome back to the Happy, Purposeful, and Free podcast. I'm Katrina Lelly, and I have an unpopular opinion alert for all of you. You can't journal your way into the life that you want. You can't journal your way out of what you don't want. Journaling is just one of many tools. You can't journal your way into the life that you want, or you can't journal your way out of what you don't want. Journaling is one of the tools. It is an important and incredibly valuable tool that can help you process and digest through things that are coming up for you. It helps you work through and put your thoughts onto paper, and it helps some of that crazy overwhelm, overthinking that you get stuck into get out of your head and onto paper so you can get a different perspective or just release it. But you can't journal your way into a life that you want or into being the person that you want. It's just a tool. It's a piece of it. In order to start showing up and being the person that you want to be, or having the life that you want to have, you have to actually start showing up for yourself. You have to show up. You have to put into actions. Journaling is one of those knowledge type tools. It is an action, but in order to start having the life that you want, like if you want to, start losing weight. You can't just journal about losing weight. You've got to start changing what you eat and how you eat and start exercising, getting the movement going. It's about being a person that you want to be or being who you need to be. So maybe that person is a journaler, but what else do they do? Maybe they hire a coach who teaches them the tools and showing up. It's the person that starts speaking up for themselves. It's the person that starts raising their hand and speaking up when you don't want to. It's the person that makes the phone call that doesn't want to. It's the person that sends the message that doesn't want to. It's the person that is, going for the walk when you don't want to, exercising when you don't want to. You have to be your way into the life that you want and be your way into the person that you want. And that requires you to show up. It requires you to speak up. Journaling is an absolutely important and beautiful tool. But you're not going to be able to journal your way out of the life or into the life that you want. I think we tend to overuse journaling a little often. Oh, I'm just going to go journal on that. Great. In the beginning, especially if you're first starting this, self-inner work and diving in, it's definitely great. It helps you process and go through things. And I've gone through seasons of journaling where this is what I do. I journal through things. I journal things out. And I've gone through other seasons where I don't use journaling so much. But I think we tend to go to journaling too often when maybe we do need to go for that walk. Or maybe we do need to send that text message, or maybe we do need to create a meal plan, or maybe we need to start talking to people and reaching out to people. Maybe we need to just turn on some music and dance, or maybe you need to just scream. It's the physical act of being or doing that is going to get you the transformation that you desire in your life. Journaling is a great reflective tool. You could probably get some of those things, those actionable items when you journal, when you write things out and you're kind of confused as to what to do. You can go to journal and be like, okay, I need to do this. I need to do that. But those actionable tools that come out of that journaling, those are the pieces that are going to get you to move forward in the way that you're desiring and in the way that you're seeking. But you can't journal your way into a life. You have to act. You have to show up. You have to be that person. And if you have a hard time being that person, then you need to find somebody to help you show up, who is willing to call you up in a beautiful and loving way, but with that, I don't know how else to explain it, but with that power, that force that is like, okay, let's go, girl. I got you. I'm willing to love you and hold you accountable and hold you to what you say it is that you want. Sometimes we're more willing to show up for other people than for ourselves. So are you overusing journaling in your life? Maybe there's a shift that needs to happen. You know, how can you start showing up for yourself more? How can you go for the walk when you don't want to? Schedule it in. Make a date with a friend. Tell your kids. Sometimes, you know, in the beginning, early on when I was in sobriety, like I used to think to myself, okay, I'm doing this today. I'm not drinking today for my kids until I can do it for myself, because true transformation comes when we can actually do it for ourselves. And that's not selfish, by the way. That's not selfish. So drop that thought thinking. It's not selfish. Are you relying on journaling to get you into the space that you want to be? It's not until you start showing up, because you can still stay a secret. You can still stay hidden in your bedroom or in your office or in your cute little nook that you journal in every morning religiously. And please hear me, like journaling is a beautiful and valuable tool, and it's helpful for processing and getting things out of our head. And sometimes that's all we really need to do is just get the things out of our head onto paper, and you're able to release them. But it's the going and doing and being that is going to bring you the transformation that's going to help you build the life you want. It's going to help you show up as the person that you desire to be. So stop relying on journaling. It's an unpopular opinion, but you can't journal your way into the life that you want, or you can't journal your way out of the way that you're being, or out of the life that you don't like. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for listening. And if you loved this episode and know of someone else who has a powerful story and are doing big things, please pass them on to me. It would mean the world to me if you helped me get this message out to as many listeners as I can. So please, if you liked what you heard, it goes a long way to take 60 seconds, leave me a 5-star review, and share this episode with a girlfriend. Don't forget to tag me on social media, and if that's not your thing, shoot me a DM, because I would like to personally thank you for doing so. We are not meant to do this life alone, and I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. Until next time.